Hello, devoted fans of Beyond the Gates. If you're anything like me, you've been glued to your screens, heart pounding with every dramatic turn in this gripping soap opera. Our beloved town of Gatesville is a powder keg of secrets, betrayals, and forbidden desires, and next week's episodes, starting from December 3rd, promise to ignite it all into a blazing inferno of chaos. From poisoned teacups to shadowy alliances, from emotional breakdowns to festival fireworks gone awry, we're diving deep into the storm that's brewing. Whether you're a longtime viewer who's followed every scandal since the show's premiere, or a newcomer just catching the fever, buckle up. This is your ultimate spoiler guide to the week's most jaw-dropping moments. We'll peel back the layers, speculate on the fallout, and paint a vivid picture of the emotional roller coaster ahead. Trust me, by the end of this, you'll be counting down the hours until Tuesday's episode drops. Let's not waste another second. Join me as we step beyond the gates into a world where no one is safe from the truth or the lies. We begin with the simmering tension between Bill and Donnie, a couple whose once unbreakable bond is now fracturing under the weight of unspoken resentments and hidden agendas. Picture this: Bill, the stoic patriarch with his chiseled jaw and weary eyes, pacing the dimly lit study of their sprawling mansion, the grandfather clock ticking like a countdown to disaster. Donnie, elegant yet frayed at the edges, clutches a glass of wine, her fingers trembling as she replays their latest argument in her mind. The discord started innocently enough, a misplaced comment about family loyalties, but it's escalated into something far more sinister. Whispers of infidelity, a buried secret from Bill's past. The air between them crackles with unspoken accusations, and next week, we'll see this rift widen into a chasm. In Tuesday's episode, expect a heated confrontation where Bill accuses Donnie of prioritizing her ambitions over their marriage, leading to a door-slamming exit that leaves viewers wondering if reconciliation is even possible. But the drama doesn't stop there. This discord sets the stage for external forces to exploit their vulnerability, pulling them deeper into the web of Gatesville's intrigues. Meanwhile, across town in the opulent but eerily silent halls of the Haley estate, a plot of unimaginable darkness unfolds. Randy and Haley, those cunning schemers who've always danced on the edge of morality, huddle in whispered conversations about the ultimate betrayal, ending her husband's life. Imagine the scenic candlelight flickering of antique furniture, shadows playing across their faces as they plot in hushed tones. Haley's husband, the ailing tycoon who's controlled her every move for years, lies oblivious in his sick, sipping from a delicate porcelain teacup. But here's the chilling detail. Haley, wait, is that a typo in the rumors? Or perhaps a shadowy alias? No, let's clarify, it's Haley. But the whispers suggest a deeper deception has been lacing that tea with poison, drop by insidious drop. Not a sudden, violent end, but a slow, agonizing fade, designed to mimic natural decline. The poison, procured from some black market apothecary in the underbelly of the city, works its way through his system like a silent assassin. Next week, their talks intensify. Randy, with his slick charm and moral ambiguity, urges caution, but Haley's eyes burn with a desperate resolve. Will her plan be exposed? Signs point to yes. A nosy maid overhears a fragment of conversation, or perhaps a suspicious doctor notices anomalies in the husband's blood work. Wednesday's cliffhanger might see Haley hesitating over the final dose, her hand shaking as moral qualms clash with her thirst for freedom. The stakes, if caught, it's not just prison, it's the unraveling of the entire Haley dynasty, dragging Randy down with her. This storyline pulses with Hitchcockian suspense, reminding us that in Beyond the Gates, love and hate are two sides of the same poison coin. Shifting our gaze to the enigmatic Andre, whose life has been a tapestry of ambition and regret, a new threat emerges from the shadows. Approached by a stranger tall, cloaked in mystery, with eyes that seem to pierce, the Solandra finds himself tempted by an offer too dangerous to refuse. This isn't just any alliance, it's an evil pact, forged in the dimly lit back alleys of Gatesville, where deals are sealed with handshakes that feel like chains. The stranger, rumored to be a disgraced former associate from Andre's murky past, proposes a scheme involving corporate sabotage, perhaps targeting the very foundations of the town's economy. Thursday's episode teases this encounter. Andre, nursing a scotch at his favorite dive bar, feels a tap on his shoulder. The stranger slides into the booth, voice low and gravelly, outlining a plan that promises riches but demands Andre's soul in return. Will he bite? The drama lies in Andre's internal turmoil, flashes of his younger, more innocent self contrasting with the hardened man he's become. This alliance could shatter alliances he's built over seasons, pitting him against old friends and igniting feuds that spill into the streets. It's a classic Beyond the Gates trope, the devil's bargain, where one wrong choice cascades into catastrophe for everyone involved. Elsewhere, the tangled web of relationships ensnares Chelsea and Dr. Madison Montgomery in a vortex of familial strife and professional peril. Their problems, already a bubbling cauldron of jealousy and mistrust, boil over with the involvement of Madison's domineering Mothra woman whose icy demeanor could freeze hell itself, and a doctor colleague who's desperate to sever all ties with her. Visualize the tension. Chelsea, with her fiery spirit and unyielding loyalty, confronts Madison in the sterile corridors of Gatesville General Hospital. Words fly like daggers, accusations of emotional neglect, hints at hidden affairs. Madison's mother, a recurring villainess with a penchant for manipulation, inserts herself, whispering poison into her daughter's ear about Chelsea's unworthiness. And the doctor, he's had enough of the Montgomery family's drama, threatening to expose secrets that could ruin Madison's career. By midweek, the girl Chelsea and Madison reach a breaking point, their emotional issues manifesting in tear-streaked breakdowns and desperate pleas. In a twist that will leave fans gasping, they'll seek help from an unexpected source, perhaps a former rival, or even a character long thought dead. The show loves those resurrections. Friday's build-up shows them knocking on this unlikely door, vulnerability etched on their faces as they beg for guidance through the storm. This arc delves deep into themes of toxic family dynamics and the fragility of love, painting a portrait of two women fighting not just external foes, but the demons within. In a quieter corner of Gatesville, where reflections on the past shape the future, Jun's haunting history becomes a beacon for Samantha. Jun, with her weathered grace and eyes that hold a lifetime of sorrow, shares tales from her youth, stories of lost loves, shattered dreams, and hard-won triumphs. These narratives, delivered in intimate scenes by the fireside, inspire Samantha, who's been adrift in her own ambitions. Next week, expect poignant flashbacks intercut with present-day conversations, Jun recounting a forbidden romance that mirrors Samantha's current dilemma, urging her to seize control of her destiny. Samantha, empowered by these revelations, hatches plans for the future, perhaps a bold career move or a daring confrontation with her oppressors. It's a moment of empowerment amid the chaos, a reminder that beyond the gates isn't all doom and gloom. Sometimes, the past lights the way forward, forging stronger souls in the fire of experience. Across town, the air thickens with anticipation as Eva Thomas encounters a surprise that could redefine her world. Azire, the brooding heartthrob with a reputation for impulsive passion, makes a bold move that catches her off guard. Is it a declaration of undying love? A risky proposal that defies social norms? Tuesday's episode hints at it. Eva, lost in thought of her favorite cafe, looks up to see Isaiah striding toward her, determination in every step. His action perhaps dropping to one knee or revealing a long-hidden truth sends shockwaves through her, her expression shifting from confusion to elation or horror. The drama amplifies as Eva grapples with the implications, her heart torn between caution and desire. This bold gesture could be the spark that ignites a new romance or the match that burns bridges with her family. Fans will be debating this one for days, as it encapsulates the show's flair for romantic cliffhangers that leave us yearning for more. And now, the piece de resistance, Winterfest, Gatesville's annual extravaganza of lights, laughter, and lurking dangers. Kicking off in Friday's episode, the town square transforms into a winter wonderland when king lights drape over evergreens, the scent of mulled wine wafting through the crisp air. carolers harmonizing under a canopy of stars. But beneath the festive veneer lies a cauldron of intrigue. Discussions about the big event dominate the week. Characters buzzing about decorations, vendor setups, and the all-important talent show. Preparations are frantic, volunteers stringing garlands, speakers churning out holiday tread, setting the stage for revelations that will shatter the merriment. Enter Anita, the festival's tireless organizer, whose actions add layers of mystery. She approaches Elon, the no-nonsense police chief, with a badge polished to perfection and a gaze that misses nothing, requesting assistance. Is it merely for bolstering security at the festival patrols to ward off pickpockets or unruly revelers? Or does Anita harbor ulterior motive, something personal and perilous that requires Alan's investigative prowess? Speculation runs wild. Perhaps she's uncovered a threat to the event, or maybe it's tied to her own skeletons rattling in the closet. The tension builds as Anita navigates this request, her poised exterior cracking under pressure. But Anita's not done dropping bombshells. At the heart of Winterfest, amid the cheers and clinking glasses, she delivers a shocking announcement that will reverberate through Gatesville. Picture the scene, the crowd gathered around the main stage, breath visible in the cold night air, as Anita steps to the microphone. Her voice, steady at first, builds to a crescendo. I have something to share that will change everything. What could it be? A confession of a long-buried affair? A revelation about a hidden heir? Or something that ties into the town's deepest conspiracies? The full-out promises tears, gasps, and alliances fracturing in real time, turning the party into a powder keg. Winterfest's surprises don't end with Anita. Damone Roberts, the enigmatic figure mentioned in hushed tones by Donnie and Anita, makes a dramatic appearance. Long absent from the screen, Damone strides into the festivities like a ghost from the past, his presence stirring old wounds. He's there to aid the Dupree family in their preparations, perhaps lending his expertise in logistics or providing financial backing. But his motives are shrouded in ambiguity. Is he a benevolent ally or a wolf in sheep's clothing, eyeing the Dupree's vulnerabilities? His interactions with Donnie, laced with unresolved tension, hint at a shared history that could explode into conflict. Adding to the festival's tapestry is Leslie Thomas, the ever-dedicated matchmaker with a heart of gold and a neck for meddling. She's laser-focused on ensuring Ted Richardson and Eva share a special time amid the revelry, yarning a romantic sleigh ride, perhaps, or a private moment under the mistletoe. Leslie's efforts are heartfelt, her smiles genuine as she orchestrates these tender scenes. But danger lurks in the shadows. Over the next 5 days, Leslie finds herself in a life-or-death situation, a phrase that sends chills down the spine. Maybe it's a health scare, a stalker from her past, or an accident during the festival chaos. Desperation peaks as she turns to Nicole for help, their unlikely alliance forging in the fires of crisis. Nicole, with her street-smart edge and reluctant heroism, steps up, racing against time to save her friend. This subplot ratchets up the suspense, blending holiday cheer with edge-of-your-seat peril. As we wrap up this deep dive into next week's Beyond the Gates, it's clear that Gatesville is on the brink of transformation. From the poison plots of Healy and Randy to the festival fireworks laced with shocks, every thread weaves into a tapestry of drama that's impossible to look away from. Bill and Donnie's discord might mend or shatter irreparably. Andre's alliance could doom him. Chelsea and Madison's pleas for help might unearth buried truths. June's inspirations fuel Samantha's fire. Isaiah's boldness shakes Eva's world. And Winterfest becomes the epicenter of revelations. Leslie's peril adds a heartbeat of urgency, reminding us that in this town, joy and jeopardy walk hand in hand. What do you think, fans? Will Haley's poison plot crumble? Can Anita's announcement top last season's bombshells? Share your theories in the comments below. We're all in this addictive ride together. Don't forget to tune in starting December 3rd. Trust me, you won't want to miss a single second. Until next time, stay beyond the gates, where the real stories live.